loss.
We walk in strength. Welcome, champion.
To take to
She who
the sky.
flies.
On the wings of the
There walks a true warrior.
There's a body on the side of the trail. What happened here? Need to find a spot to land. Time to get off.
Those ropes need to be held secure. So you made it. Welcome to the hunting grounds. My name is Avina. I'm the caretaker of the grounds. I make sure they're kept fit for training against machines, whether they be used by our soldiers or our Utaru neighbors.
Same as the Karja, then.
Ah, yes. We've heard those cowards claim the idea of hunting grounds as their own, but our soldiers have been training in places like this since before the clan wars. I'm willing to bet our trials are beyond anything the Karja would dare face. A skilled hunter like you might actually find them challenging. Rewarding, too. Win our trials and you'll earn stripes. That, in turn, will garner you some medals. Remnants of our victory against the Karja during the Red Raids. You can take medals to the arena at the Grove, our capital. Its keepers will let you exchange them for the finest weapons and gear our tribe has to offer.
I'll keep that in mind.
I should probably also mention our carver. They make pieces for a popular game of ours. Watching the machines at the grounds gives them inspiration.
You mean strike?
You know of it. And maybe you should check out their wares. Carvers almost always have extra pieces to trade for the right resources. I should get going then. I have other grounds to inspect, but rest assured they will be open to you. Walk with the 10.
You looking to strengthen your hunting skills, Outlander?
Are these your hunting grounds?
They are. Try a challenge, and we'll see if you live up to your reputation. Just slide down a rope to start. I look forward to seeing you compete.
Could be useful if I time it right. Data to override that machine might be in another cauldron.
Had second thoughts? Just slide down a rope to start. I look forward to seeing you compete. Wanna start over? Just slide down a rope to start. I look forward to seeing you compete.
I could hope.
There's no shame in losing, only giving up. You want to take on that trial again? Just slide down a rope to start. I look forward to seeing you compete.
I can't override that machine until I find the right cauldron. give up the hunt soon enough.
You've got skills. You earned yourself a prize. I see you live up to the stories, Outlander. Go down the rope and I'll start timing the trial.
Damn it!
You didn't finish your trial. Go down the rope and I'll start timing the trial. Not all battles are meant. You want to take on that trial again? One of my best trials. Just use any rope to jump in, and I'll start timing
I
you.
think I can override you. Guess there are more cauldrons out there. Machine will take a lot of damage from acid.
earned it. Just slide down a rope to start. I look forward to seeing you compete.
There we go.
Take this. You've earned it. Just slide down a rope to start. I look forward to seeing you compete.
This will break my fall.
Had second thoughts? Go down the rope and I'll start timing the trial.
There's another cauldron out there. And I don't know if she is.
A good hunt deserves a good prize. This is for you. You know where to find me. Should I set up the grounds? When the hunt calls, I'll be here. Just when things were beginning to feel dull around here. A true hunter never stops honing their technique. The grounds will be dull without you.
Leaving out of road. I can't see a way to climb. There's no way to reach it right now. Getting down now. If I want to figure out what's going on here, I need to find whoever's in charge.
Lead, Outlander! Stop fooling around!
What these guys are up to. I think one of these structures is a command center.
Need cover! I'll get her!
This is getting tiresome! How do you like me now?
Some of them are still around, even though Regal is out of the picture. Looks like they have a camp, in addition to those machine pens. We should see what they're up to. They've got riders patrolling the area. Better be careful.
You're in a
Movement! Here! Dangerous! Man down!
That's enough out of you! Suppress him! It's not over!
Prisoner. Closer, I think. Hey, I'm here to help. Stay low and follow my lead.
You got it.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Loyal to Noct, hear me!
I was told a soldier from this camp goaded one of the sons of Prometheus into an altercation. You would do well to remember the machine that we shall ride to glory. The next fool who interferes with them will be eviscerated and left in the desert for carrion. There will be no second warning.
I'll save the extra
Will
stuff
that
for
be
later.
sufficient? Yeah, that should prevent your people from butting heads with mine. You have my thanks, Regala. May our pact lead to victory.
Must be an old recording. Tilda was right. Silence was using these sons of Prometheus to supply Regala with overridden machines. They've been accumulating blaze. And from what I saw out there, enough to blow up something big. Map of the Daunt. Tracking movement in and out of Barren Light. With emphasis on the fort's weak points. We're gonna load Barren Light. Make a whole big enough to fit an entire army. I have to get rid of that blaze. Just gotta shoot that blaze. Blow it sky high. Hopefully the rebels will abandon this place now. I could deal with the rest of them now, or head out. Either way, my job is done here. I should keep an eye out for more of these camps. I gotta make sure they aren't still helping the rebels continue what Regala started. Here they come!
Movement. Sneaky!
Zeroing in! Keep it up! He's surrounded!
I'll kill you without fear! Keep her there!
Got one of us!
Aiming!
He's climbing up there! Keep her in sight!
I can bring the bridge down.
Hold still for me!
Death to the Outlander!
Fortified an entire hiding in there.
Starting over there, right? Not expecting to get caught, are you?
Well, that got their attention.
Get to her!
We should take a look at her. The command center.
Got a target!
These guys are friendly. He wants to know if rebels.
Come on! Where do we start? It's that Outlander again! I see her!
Looks like they're getting ready to ship out these weapons and armor. Probably to rebels all over the West. That'll hurt their operations if I get rid of them. They've got it to knock the prisoner. They don't look too good.
The champion killer. Are you here to wipe out these traitors?
I'm here to help, so just follow my lead.
Easy enough.
A solid victory. Thank you, soldier.
To all sons of Prometheus, engineers and operatives, I've been hearing some belly aching, whining about the Tanakh, the work, the conditions, the occasional limb loss to a machine when someone gets careless. I get it. It's been a long road. We've suffered. We'll continue to suffer. But we're close. This alliance will get us what we want, I promise. The Karja will pay for the Red Raids in blood. And so will all of their collaborators in the Vanguard and back in the claim. So shut up, get back to work, and always remember, a reckoning is on the way.
It sounds like the Sons of Prometheus want blood. And the Karja are the target. The Vanguard too. Let's see what else these guys have been up to. Map. They've marked supply lines to different outposts. Rebels have been busy making weapons and armor. So I was right. This place makes weapons and armor and ships them out to their troops. I should destroy as many munitions as possible. I should hurt the rebels' operations. Did the trick. That should be all of them. Guess the rebels will have to resupply elsewhere. So the sons of Prometheus are coming after the Karja and the Vanguard. I need to find out more about their operations. And stop. The Vanguard is Aaron's unit. I should talk to him about this.
Going too high. Please reject.
Who's that?
Get them cover!
Your luck ends here!
around here. Let's figure out the ground. Ancient key. I don't know what it opens.
There aren't too many places she can hide.
Are you gonna run again?
Now you bleed!
I found her! Are you sure you're on the right side?
You!
For the true tonight! Look up there!
Got you, Outlander!
That's her! There!
Go! Go!
So the rebels have been digging up old world scrap. What? Can't let the cold distract me. The bunker. Is this what they were trying to get to? The door looks locked. Maybe this key I found will open it. Let's see what these rebels are so intent on protecting. Okay, new approach.
Man down. She must be back. Get over here! Together!
Easy target!
Take easy target! Aha! You alright?
This looks like some sort of storage facility. Now this is a find. This focus is encrypted. Maybe I can hack into it back at base. Well, let's see what else is in here. We've been experimenting with old world power cells. There's a whole stockpile of them in here. These scrolls are filled with weapon schematics. Different versions of the same thing. None of them complete. So the Sons of Prometheus were trying to build weapons based on ancient technology. Well, whatever it is. It uses these power cells. But it doesn't look like they figured it out. Yet. If I destabilize that cell, the explosion would start a chain reaction and take the bunker with it. No bunker, no power cells, no new weapons. I'll only have a few seconds to get out of here before this blows. Time to run! Don't think these guys will be making any scary new weapons now. Let's hope the focus I found can tell me something useful about the Sons of Prometheus.
I see you, champion. Sit. A caravan of Asura make camp in the still sands south of here. We've tolerated them so far. But their leader's a greedy profiteer. He steps out of line, I'll gladly send the whole camp packing.
That's fair enough. Sounds like the Asura were taking quite a risk being out here.
You look geared up for battle.
Maybe I should talk to them. Find out what they're doing.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation, your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base. Okay. The focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted. With a little effort, I should be able to hack it. There. Got it.
Engineer Team Smoke, your request for materials was received and approved. A shipment has been dispatched. We're short on couriers, so we'll leave it for you in the wilds. Don't delay on pickup, the stuff is valuable. Coordinates are embedded in this message. Use it well for the cause.
So the Sons of Prometheus sent supplies to some of their operatives. It might be worth checking out. With Regala out of the way, Hikaru and Tanakh, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that is not a battle I am going to win.
Oh, hey, Talana came through not long ago. Yeah, she left for that Oseram camp you two were looking for to the southwest. Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them. But Silence and Tilda are here for a reason.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right. I was hoping you could help me with something. It's about the Tanakh rebels, and it also has to do with the Oseram.
Really? That doesn't sound good. Let me know what I can do to help.
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looked they're familiar with ancient tech.
So, last year we stopped blowing up Meridian in retribution. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe with an army of machines and bloodthirst?
Pretty much.
Well, that's just...
Is there any way you can help me anything to track them down and...
Well, I could have the Vanguard check in case they're moving any supply. But if they are...
Yeah. And they have focuses, too.
Hold on. You came looking for me in Meridian. So does that mean that if I go back to the Daunt with this...
You could scan for other focuses.
And if an Oseram is wearing one of these, they'd have to be a part of that...
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've been known to have those once in a while.
Just let me know if you...
You got it.
You should know. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. He's the one who gave them the override tech to...
Why doesn't that surprise me?
At least we know we're good at wrecking those.
Damn straight.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot... And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Doesn't look like any of our guests...
Yet. So, Catalo tells me you flew. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon.
Looking forward to it.
I guess Silence is keeping to himself.
I was hoping you'd give me an excuse to hammer.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit after everything he's done?
Sure. Later. So, Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay. Only Carja I've ever met who's, but it seemed like she had more prep.
I better get going.
Well, you know where to...
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint. Thoughts on our new Zenith?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal.
She's... ready to head over to the Zenith.
Whatever comes.
Have you talked to any of our new...
Erend and I tried speaking to... but apparently our...
Charming, isn't he? I have to go. I trust you.
I'll make sure Erend doesn't punch Silent.
Thanks.
You flew? Kotalo told me. And took... You know what? I don't even... I saw we have visitors and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost. I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the Legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
You sure you're okay? I know things must be happening.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought they were... Why not a few immortals with lethal...
Guess the more the merrier. I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Silence... He's the one who built...
He is. Though I wouldn't... He refuses to dole out his secrets to...
Oh.
You know that special part of us?
Our...
Yeah. He was born without that. I need to wrap up a few things.
I'll be ready when you...
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and I would say that I am...
Thank you.
It is I who...
Did you meet Til...
There is something about her that I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and...
Honestly, with her... Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten.
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal and leapt into battle for us. To imitate this. It is why the challengers leap into the arena. And now... So?
I won't lie.
I can only imagine.
Things will get ugly once the Zeniths realize you'll need every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it known. Many soldiers died in the old world to make... We will endure on their... Though, I am curious how you intend without an army of our...
Leave that to me.
As you say.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base.
Briefly. A bull. She'll be lucky if my people don't.
She'll be careful. She's just...
Whoever it is.
I have to go.
Understood.
There you are. Well done, Aloy. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Farzineth, not who I truly am.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them. In addition, they've also been ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for cultural artifacts, truly some of the greatest achievements of humans.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. I thought if it would bring a heritage data beam. I'm sorry, she needed it.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost... It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be able to maintain control with a... But beneath that exterior is a cold... It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough.
I would very much like to see his face when he...
So, Eric... Was he always a bloodthirsty...
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants, he found success with clientele that required him. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality. In them, he could go on rampages though I suspect with diminishing
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the...
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of...
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of the...
And let me guess. All self...
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until... And thank you, Aloy, for... My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. I see Liz's dream fulfilled.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will.
I'm gonna clean my gear. Don't mention it.
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence, too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
Just you wait, Barb. We're taking those space slugs down.
Did you need something? Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean.
Their entire tribe was shaped around the disc. One of them, Alva, even joined. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and tab, creating a pantheon out of corp.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen, on one of them I teamed up with their ex. We found Pharaoh had...
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out Collect. I'm sure it was still less than he did.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Yes. Even you can appreciate the value. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you... Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using it and to get the Tanakh to fight, or rather the sons of Prometheus.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still...
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the spot, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just...
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I knew I would one day require an assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter... Thus, I devised them at the Hades Proving Lab.
Why help Regala take over?
Before Regala's rebellion, battling machines and fostering friendships, even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a
So helping a bloodthirsty exile...
Yes. All Regala craved was war. Against the Kaj, she would have led the tribe into battle with that, which was precisely what I needed.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the...
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would, thereby keeping you out of harm's way, and more importantly...
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately...
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't... Why create the sun? You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkerers to make...
They were a necessary safeguard. My time eclipse demonstrated the risk through the sons of Prometheus, all while remaining un...
Alright, Silence. I think I'll let you know when it's time to... And try not to mess with Tilda while you... I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you understand what kind of person... For someone to live as long as she has... well, your goals may be aligned now.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater... I'd hoped you'd recognize...
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things.
Oh, a feeling. You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
what I bumped into their Parte expedition.
Hard in the Forbidden West, huh? You must be pretty daring.
Foolhardy, more like. But I got a crew digging up ancient relics southeast of Stone's Echo. Just your kind of thing.
Thanks, Sam. These are the coordinates that the Sons of Prometheus sent supplies to. Might be worth taking a look around. It's an ambush.
We were too slow!
We're taking this.
Gone! Over here! For the sun! Okay! Don't come back, right?
I can't be too careful when it comes to these guys. Dismount, stretch my legs.
Couple of glithops. Chased me all the way back to camp.
We don't get starry skies like
Tanakh rebels hold up in an outpost
Looks like
nearby,
we have
need a
company.
beating, Huntress.
Why not rest for a moment, friend? One of our scouts found some ancient ruins southwest of here. Had a look for myself, but came out empty-handed. I can't shake the feeling we missed something. Oh well. Must be my disappointment talking.
Maybe you'll have better luck next time. I could always check out the ruins myself. See if there's anything that the Oseram missed.
Now she's in the wilds, all alone. Forge knows all the things that could kill her out there.
Someone ran off?
Never got her name. Kept quiet. Couldn't tell if she was shy or scared. All I know is she didn't want anyone near her things.
That's for sure. I was just curious is all. She didn't have to slug me.
Your glass jaw ain't the problem, lugnut. The girl is. All alone in the bush. And this is Tanakh territory.
Which way did she go?
West, up the slope. Look for her if you can.
I will.
Careful now. Girl's maladjusted.
Dunes might look
Please tread carefully around.
Are you lost?
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora. Ha ha! The savior! My savior! Right in the nick of time. The name's Poor Guff Delvesman, chief delver and leader of Poor Guff's expeditioners and purveyors of fine delvewares.
What am I saving you from, exactly?
Death and despair, my steel flame friend. See, this grand expedition here has had a minor setback. Not far from here, there's a secret tunnel. A passage of the old ones, lost and then found. Me and half the crew came through first. The other half was supposed to follow right after. But days later, only one man turned up, shivering like a frog in chill water. Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased them as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide, he did.
I've been to the tunnel's eastern side. The way was blocked by rubble. There was also a body. One of your delvers, I guess, but no sign of the rest of the crew.
Keep your voice down, will you? The rest of the crew's already spooked. They're refusing to press on with the delve until they're assured a way out of here.
You lost half your crew and you're worried about the delve.
We gotta make their sacrifice worth something, right? And besides, now that you're here, maybe our sand-stranded days are over. Help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you in on the delver's fee. What do you say?
What do you know about this area?
Well, north of here you got... I heard rumor they drink blood instead of... That's how they survive this weight. And south, it has it all. Death. Imagine, if you will, a vast grave of the old one. Ruins of twisted metal, all guarded by machines. So swooping down on you. And not even the Tanakh venture into the ruin. Only the bravest explorers.
I've been down there.
Have you now? I've yet to lay eyes on the treasures
Care to explain why I found a bunch of Oseram nearby trying...
You don't say. So out of all the untouched delve... Guess they weren't that bright.
Weren't they part of your
That's what I thought. But no sooner we got out of this side of the tunnel, turns out they only joined so they could...
Looks like the secret stayed with them to the grave.
Ha! So they got what was owed. Serves...
How did you learn about this secret tunnel?
The art of the delve, of course. A delver's only as good as his... All right, fine. I heard about 3 Oseram who knew a way to tap the untouched delves of the... So then I may have employed someone with...
A spy.
Look, if the rumors... But someone has to take the first plunge. Set up a reliable supply...
Figures the Oseram would turn sand...
Exactly.
So this camp, it's your...
What operations? The plan was to move further south once the rest of the expedition... The delve is right out beyond those... But now the crew refuses to budge until this tunnel mess gets... They've even given this place a name. Camp Nowhere. I think they're mocking me.
Yeah. Was there a Kharja traveling with your expedition? A man by the name of Amatus?
We always pick up a few travelers on the road. A Kharja here, Banuk there. Never learn their names, though. They don't stick around long. But I have a scout who might know. Likes the whole getting to know people thing. He's right over there. Don't remember her.
Thanks. I'll see what I can. For the...
One in...
That it? Over.
That it is? Oh, and while the second crew was... I'd hate to lose.
I'll bring it back.
I'd appreciate it.
Sure are resourceful. Build a camp like this out here.
If I have to eat more stew one more time...
Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage for your base.
Secret passage? Well, you have a lot of Oseram now.
And you are?
This is Raggart. He's a scout with this camp.
He joined up with after we made camp here. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh. Amadas wanted me to ask around about...
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh, somewhere far to the west. He set out to find it, not...
On his own?
I tried to warn him.
What happened when you went through...
Nothing. Everyone here was aside from some whatever befell.
I'm looking into it.
Much appreciated.
Did Amadas say...
Sounds like...
More or less, but then again...
So you're a scout for this crew?
Where to start? Down south we got a trio of Oseram.
Moreland and...
Yeah. That's the fellow. And then there are all the other who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the salvagers.
Just how many?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. Seems like they've been heard all about the rebellion from... That's the desert clans.
Sounds like you've really gotten to...
It's what I do.
Thanks, Raggart.
Hope you find...
Okay, I'll head for Thormar.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's... I'll meet you near the Lopet then.
Fine.
Delving and forging do not guarantee success.
Oh, put these in my pack. There's the entrance to the tunnel Torgith mentioned. I need to find his missing expedition. And clear a path back east. Tunnel's blocked. And no sign of the missing expedition. I need to find a way to get further in. Should be able to blow up that fire gleam. Let's blast this up. There's someone still alive in here.
So you're real. Thought I was dreaming.
What happened to you?
A terror in the dark. The world shuddered.
A machine?
Never got a look. The caravan. We all ran. Everything collapsed. Crawled here. Couldn't escape. Did anyone make it out? And find the first caravan?
Yes, someone did.
Good. At least, I'm not alone.
Rest easy now. Sounds like something big attacked the missing expedition. I better press on. Don't like the sound of that. I'll stash this away for later. Burrowers. And more of Porkov's missing expedition.
Machine's calling backup!
She said they were attacked by some kind of terror. I don't think it was these burrowers. Well, that got something's attention. Sounds like it's coming from further in.
Better get out of here quick. It looks like it lets out ahead.
A rock breaker. They must have attacked the officer as they were passing through. That won't be troubling anyone anymore. The Ossera must have entered the canyon on the eastern side. I better take a look. Those carts must be the supplies the second crew is supposed to bring over. Forgriff's lockbox. I should take it back to him. That wall looks like it came down when the rockbreaker attacked. I must have trapped the Osram in the canyon. The rest must have run into the western tunnel. Gotta get to the other side. I should be able to blow this up to clear the debris. Should be clear now. This door needs some kind of code to open. I should look around, see if I can find anything. Bunch of Osram supplies. A dead end. I think I'm back in no man's land. Now it'll be easier to go back and forth. There we go.
Aloy, it's Kotalo. I've heard the arena is still closed following the coup. Something about a problem with the ballista. Perhaps you could help. Machine fights provide good training for our soldiers. And for you too, if you're interested. I'm sure it would be a spectacle. There are considerable rewards to mark your victories.
Let's see what I can do next time I'm at the Grove.
So, if we add all the days lost to being stuck in Camp Nowhere, and throw in some hazard pay, because no doubt the crew will demand it.
I hear the Tanakh are fighting each other quite a bit these days.
Oh, and can't forget
some of them
the Savior's Delving fee.
Those you've got to be real careful.
Might just break even.
We've seen a whole bunch of them setting up outposts around here.
In.
They even set up camp in the south. Really helps a fellow sleep at night.
Just make sure you steer clear of them. Sounds like we've got some rebel holdouts in the area. I'll keep an eye out for them while I'm out here.
You're back? How's that tunnel looking?
I found the rest of your crew. One of them was still alive. For a while, anyway. Turns out a rockbreaker attacked them as they were making their way through.
Poor Saz. Many roads lead to a Delver's End, but that's got to be one of the worst.
Well, I took care of the rockbreaker. The way's clear now.
Ha ha! I knew you could do it. And, You didn't happen to find my lockbox now, did you?
Here you go.
Spark in the dark. Is there nothing you can't do? Here, your fee as promised. Now that the threat's gone, I'll have the tunnel shored up and cleared out. Then I can send for another crew, get this expedition going proper-like. Ha! Onwards to the delve!
Should have known better than to take a job from Korgoth.
You're back!
Dunes might look peaceful, but they hide all kinds of things. Here we go.
Trail is long, but from what I hear, worth it.